Papua New Guinea is a country that contains some of the planet's most extraordinary biodiversity sites that are national treasures to PNG and its people. One such national treasure is PNG's Lake Kutubu region, a vast area of wetlands, grasslands, and rainforest. Located in the Kikori River Basin, Lake Kutubu region forms part of a vast protected area that stretches from the Kandep district in Enga province, Nipa Kutubu, Komomagarima, and part of the Hela province in the north to Kikori in the Gulf province in the south. Lake Kutubu is home to more than 200,000 inhabitants that are predominantly rural communities with very diverse and rich wildlife landscapes and cultures. The Kikori Basin, a tentatively listed UNESCO World Heritage Site, is home to the world's longest lizard, largest egg-laying mammal, largest pigeon, largest moth, second largest butterfly, and the iconic bird of paradise. Lake Kutubu, PNG's second largest lake, is a Ramsar-designated site and home to at least 12 endemic fish species. However, Lake Kutubu region, with its unique biodiversity and significant landscape, is increasingly under threat. These threats include over-harvesting and exploitation of local resources, high carbon emissions, pollution, and unsustainable land use practices brought about by development and increase in population. International Conservation Organization WWF is therefore adamant in protecting such biodiversity by supporting communities to respond rapidly to such threats. Such innovative approaches and partnerships between WWF and communities have resulted in more than 2.3 million hectares of Papua New Guinea's landmass come under various forms of conservation management. WWF hopes to continue to build strong network and partnership and focus in the next 3 to 5 years to respond to these threats and be able to gain enough support and recognition for the Kikori River Basin to get state endorsement as a UNESCO World Heritage Site nomination from its current tentative list status. This is one reason why WWF chooses to work in Kikori River Basin, including Lake Kutubu region, to build empowered and resilient Pacific communities living in their unique culture to conserve and manage our ocean, forests and rivers for improved food security, well-being and a sustainable future. One of the ways WWF encourages local communities to preserve and celebrate the importance of conserving these protected areas is through the annual Kutubu, Kundu and Digaso festival held in the remote Daga village in Pimaga Station, deep in the Southern Highlands province.
In 2010, WWF and the local communities initiated a small theater group as a platform to do an awareness about the environment, promoting preservation of local culture and also doing awareness about the environment conservation, sustainable natural resource management. So the theater group was formed, and then annually we've continued supporting that event. And however, when we were in the process of supporting, it sort of gained interest from the communities as well as the industry the stakeholders from the Lake Kutubu area, the Southern Islands province, Hela. And then we also had a good support from the Tourism Promotion Authority and National Council Commission. And eventually by 2017, we had the event being recognized as a national event.
Since its inception in 2011, the festival has provided the opportunity to increase economic and training opportunities for more than 40 local communities from Bosavi, Kutubu, Kikori, Hela, Nipa, and throughout PNG. Adding to this is that nearly 60% of participants are women. With Papua New Guinean communities traditionally male-oriented, the festival also provides the opportunity for women to participate and at the same time look at revenue-generating opportunities. Janet Bariki from Gulf is married into Kutubu and has lived here for more than 20 years. She is the chairperson for the Local Widows Association and shares how the festival has benefited the women of Kutubu and their families.
Merisa hatoko karefaya ut. Lugati pig, lugatim pignini, ogim garen. Na kan something Merisa making. Okay, time this la came sa kawablo pimaga Kutubu area, pimaga here, lo house line. So this la time mi plus looking more sem o inablo mi plus find need keke or flour, kumu, karing kamla putim na market or man who said like buy na keke. So this la quench mi plus kissing, mi plus ina sab tromenati, mi plus sab tintin lo piginini, lo school fin program. Na baim shop cooking one plan, trusses, pencil book, lo time na ikro school. Mi tini mo sem kutla true no mi bla mama ba kisi di kwenta sabati pigini. Lo this la place. Sabati nan la tu. So same shot.
The festival brings together participants and visitors within PNG and abroad with the opportunity of sharing and understanding of cultures and the fostering of friendship. The locals are a passionate group of people who have taken this familiar route the last 7 years, laddered with food and traditional costumes that include giant headdresses, just to be part of the festival. They are led by Max Sigalo, the chairperson of the Bosavi Cultural Exchange Group.
Bosavi come long. Fogomayu em Nalwa village, Miss Abrusim, em 6 hours walk. Na Fogomayu kamlo waro em nalbla awagen em 6 hours. Brukin wara bibla wara kikori. Em hard to. But mibla sa make use because culture na environment is our step close to one time mina. Mibla sabe mibla kisim strong lo one environment lo. So that's why all Kutubu, Kundu and Digaso festival I amaslo invited me na misa come lo promoting culture blo me go out expose him go out where or some man no savel can look him.
I was in interlo daga community and me one block role misa sabotin festival because me all the something me simlo boost na woken I was sa sabotin me. So, misa sabotin festival. Orisa something me woken me. Me no paim lost to. Oh, I'm no one factory mate. I'm August 19. I'm no mixing boost from me. So, all beginning too. Then all come up too. All not paim or something lost to. All can simple boost na woken more something.
The yearly event has brought tourists from all around the world to be part of a unique cultural exchange and display of fascinating traditional sing-sing and cultural dancing. Henrik Moller Nielsen from Denmark was thrilled to be part of this biggest cultural gathering in the Highlands.
I've traveled all over the world, over almost 100 countries, and I've never been to a place like this before. You really feel the people.
Sylvia Holzhammer from Switzerland learned about the festival through the tourism promotional website.
I came all the way from Switzerland, Zurich, to attend this festival. I'm super excited. It's amazing, the energy you feel.
The Kutubu Kundu Digaso festival is a celebration of the two different types of Kundu that the Foe and Fastu people use for ceremonial and initiation ceremony.
So you holding me and me fighting stuff.
The Kundu is very unique. They have two different forms of Kundu. Two both having a meaning of healing, medical healing behind it, and also they have a very unique kind of displays with the Kundu. They have two forms of Kundu. The other one is called the short-headed Kundu and fish-tail Kundu. If you see the groups that will be performing today, they will be performing these two different kinds of Kundu displays. And the Kutubus believe that these two different types of Kundus that they play is very unique from the other places in the country. And also the Digaso itself, why the name Kutubu, Kundu and Digaso Festival. Digaso is actually the name of the crude oil that's extracted from a native tree around here.
The three-day event, held from September 22nd to the 24th, featured an array of colorful traditional sing-sings and cultural demonstrations, ended with canoe racing on Lake Kutubu on the third day. Organizers are keen to add canoe racing on the lake as one of the main features of the festival. The festival in turn plays an important role for communities in the protection of their wildlife, landscapes, and unique cultures that draw visitors to the Lake Kutubu region.
Mi anakamuna, mi kamno Lake Kutubu Raunwara, WMA Restra, na Lida Merios Village Court long Lake Kutubu. Pempla, ikamat mo lili globe lo mi pla. So no kan trome rabis long wara no kan katim diway natin long wara. Mi pla waki signboard tu. Ikatum la signboard long pla pudim long. Kesege tim plastic long legi. Pla pudim lo kesege. Okay, kesege na long kaimeri we inlet long lake. An rodi kunsele lake wara round wara long pla pudim signboard. So long sila signboard all people by looking na to mi pla no kan trome rabis, mi pla no kan bakarabim lake, mi pla mas lugatim lake. So, I'm spot fine. This was only 50 now. I must be like him. I put him coming. I'm supporting community. Long was some next time we play walking on Lily Walk or some refreshment long community. Okay, plus around walking awareness. I'm long boost, long baram boost. Okay, long all fish, or some all big plow, can kiss him all legally called on kiss him. We got him water good. The way long lake to no can cut him. And long or some purify this log water and give him shade and where all fish begona, put him egg, na this like so. No can bagarab him water, no can throw my rubbish, and big plow and bless give him long all same.
The Kutubu Kundu and Digaso Festival is a unique partnership that works for the local communities, tourism enterprises, government through the ministries that support environment and tourism, conservation NGOs like WWF, and key stakeholders working in the region. However, the sustainability of this story will need long-term commitment from the government, either national or provincial, and important partners to affirm that whilst development priorities is focused in the region, there is also a need for balance in the preservation of culture and biodiversity values so that their stories, songs, and dance can be told and performed for many more years to come.